It's not a lot of space, but I think it's enough space. Right there. I guess if I had to extend the road out to make a bigger space, I could just do that too. But take this tree out. Let's knock both those trees out. How about this one too, because it's in my way. Probably you. So we'll deforest this bitch. Yeah, let's go like right about here. But what I'm gonna want to do, because what I hate about it is that the house is not, it's not a full block above grade. It's at grade. The house is all fucked up because of how old it is. So I'm thinking. Alright, I'm gonna want to go more over here. I can worry about the road later. So what we'll do is we'll go out like here. And I'm gonna need some dirt plots too, because I know I'm gonna be filling out a lot of dirt. Let's see, desert ground, forest ground. I'll need some of those too. Topsoil, not sure what the difference between forest ground and topsoil is, but I'll take it anyway. Stone. Don't know if the stone would be better than regular cobblestone. I'm not sure. Let me just take a look at it, what it looks like. Yeah, no, it's not an actual block. See, that's a block. These are not blocks, these are fillers. So, thinking, because once I start this, it's tough to fix a mistake. It takes a lot of time. So what I'm going to do is dig the foundation to... So I'm thinking that's the front yard. I'm thinking this is good enough for the front yard. So let's just do this. I think. Alright. And then let's get this set in. There we go. So basically where we are right now, in my mind, is this is basically, I'm right at the window next to the front door. So the steps to the front of the house would be like right here. So let me just dig this out. And I'm just gonna so there we go. Not sure how long that's going to be, and I'm not going to keep going. I'm going to... Actually, I think that might just be good enough. I don't think I will go up on the... No, see, that's way too high if I do it that way. I'd have to start like this. Yeah. So we'll go like that. The actual walls of the house will probably be made of either half blocks or plates or something like that. So, how many windows are there? 2, hold on. I have to actually go look. So and then there's I'm thinking let's go up there. There's 2 windows like that. But that's pretty small. So we'll separate it by that, and then we'll make the room one wider. That like that. I think that looks a little bit better. And I'm gonna need there's steps that go up to the front door. So I'm probably already doing this wrong. Question is, how many steps are there? There's 1. Okay, so I'm good. I hate how I don't have frames, so I can't actually... I should have a frame. Frame block. Wood frame. S wood frame block. I just want regular fucking frame blocks. It doesn't have the icon on top. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Get the fucking shit out of here. Don't need any of this crap. So what I think I need to do is set this up kind of like, it's not a full block though, I don't think. That's the problem with the house, is that it's not set. It's like really hard to do. Okay, so I need like let's go. Can I actually, hold on, are these shapeable? Are you shitting me? Really? Keep opening the wrong fucking thing. Block. There's a flagstone block. Awning block. Wet concrete block. Okay, I'll just... Brick block. I did not know you could get brick blocks in Creator, but you can apparently. I don't see cobblestone. Oh, you know why? Because cobblestone is not a block that you can configure. That's why. I'll take the iron frame blocks too, and the wet concrete just in case. Gonna take frames, because why not? What is this? Sandbags. Take another stack of those, and rebar frames. Loose boards block. What's this? Flotation block. Whatever. Okay, so let's see what we got for shapes here. Do we have regular steps? Not these. I want maybe this. I think that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, brick stairs. So if I come out, I didn't even select it, I don't think. I need to come out like there, but that seems like it's a little bit... I mean, it seems okay. I mean, I'm just gonna go for it, see what it looks like, and we'll see. So what I'm thinking now is we'll get some blocks there. So the problem I have with doing these like this is that a door is only a single, and the way the door is always built on houses is that it's in the middle. So the only way to do that is to have three, but then that kind of makes the door, it kind of makes this too big. Why can't I just place it? There we go. I mean, whatever. I just don't want it to skew the actual scale of the home. I know that looks right, but in reality, it's almost as big as the bedroom now. So it's going to be difficult with this build. Like I said, the only way to put, and then this creates a problem right here because there's not a gap right here. So it's a problem. I suppose what I could do is actually just I could actually bring this over here maybe. And this would be kind of like a cheat to get through this. Just go like that. And then go boop, boop. Get that out of here. I mean, it still doesn't look right, but to get the door where it needs to go. Actually. Door, I need a actual front door that doesn't look like absolute complete garbage. There are no black doors in this, and you can't paint doors either. So we'll go like this. The door does open in. So it's not a white door, but it's the only door we've got. So that even looks like it hasn't been splattered with somebody else's blood. I know there's like railings and stuff. I can add those later. So now I can pretty much put the floor in. So let's get this entryway into the home completed. That way we have a better idea of the scale. Now I'm working into the floor of Ben's current bedroom location. Whoops. Not sure how far I need to go. It'll be based on how big this bedroom is. It's a decent size, I'd say. So I'm already at that point where I'm using the wrong blocks for the wall here. So let's go ahead and just get rid of these, because I'm an idiot. And then we'll go back to my frames here. Let's go with... I can make the room look bigger with wood plates. The problem is once you put plates up as walls, you can no longer use them. So the only way to do it is to install plates on the outside and build off of those. So basically what I'd have to do is cover the outside with plates, which is kind of troublesome. What else do we have? We have half blocks maybe. But to do that, I'd have to go here, switch to advanced, swap it out. Nope. There we go. I have to throw these across. But see, that's not something I want to do either. Because then I'd have a gap. So it'll have to be plates. Really hate that I have to build it like that, but the way this game works and physics and all that shit, can you like fuck up? That's not what I wanted, but you know, whatever. I have to put plates here to support it. There we go. And now I can use it like this. So you can see when you build something, it occupies the entire block. So that when I'm building something, if I was to just put this like this, once I install this here, nothing can go right here. So all the furniture that I want along these walls, right now I can put them there. But if I put this here, that occupies this block all the way to there. So I can't utilize it. So because of that, I had to put these like this and occupy the block next to it because I know there's nothing going to be on the outside. So boop, there we go. There's our wall. Kind of sucks using plates for a wall because it doesn't really represent the same thickness of an actual wall. But for the sake of this build and my sanity, that's how we're going to do it. So when I'm putting handrails in, I have to be careful where I place this wall because if I place it here, like I said, I can't use this block. So if I'm placing handrails, the handrails can't occupy this either. They have to go like this. And I don't think this is actually going to work, these steps. I mean, they look like they're correct, but they're not really correct. Because I need the handrail. Actually, the handrail... it'll be close. Because I'll have to stack the handrail off these two. I see. I'm on the outside. So I can't... Wait a minute. I shouldn't be able to use that block. Now it's... Wait, what? It's allowing me to... I'm confused. These blocks should be taken. I shouldn't be able to build here. But there's a glitch that's like allowing me to place it there. Yeah. That shouldn't be happening. See how I placed a block right there? Shouldn't. Like right there, that's a glitch. I shouldn't be able to place this block. But I just did. Okay, cool. Well, we just figured something out, that there's a glitch. So I can't place the wall here. Because I just figured out that I can't stack this here because I'm already using it to support the wall. So because that's the case, I have no choice to use the inside if I can get it. There it is. So it makes a little bit of a weird little indent. It's not going to be smooth, but that's okay. That's not something we're going to notice or care about once it's painted. So now I can put, because let me see, the front door, I have to decide whether or not there's going to be a space there, and the way I'm going to do that is just know that there's a window here, I think, and I'm going to space this out, there's two, and then a window there. So this has to go here. So those would be the two windows, although I still don't like the way that looks. I feel like the window should be like right there. I don't know, whatever, we'll figure it out. So the window opens, the door opens. Let me just place this block here. I don't think there's anything here that needs to be here. I have to go inside. There we go. And this one can't be on the inside. that one there. Ah, shit. Misplaced. That one can go there. Get rid of you. So not bad, not bad. It's going to be a very slow build because I don't want to be messing this up. Boom. And the hall that leads, like I can just come up here. I can basically just fill this all in knowing that we have a good idea of what the house actually looks like. Because the floor is the easy part. Okay, I can't obviously shoot that tree or I'll take the ground out below it, so I need like a hammer or something. I guess we'll go into the dev and grab the hammer of destruction maybe. I think the hammer will take that out. Sweet. So when you come in, the stairs are basically right in front of your face. Yeah. So fuck, wrong block. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Steps. Do I want single or do I want double? I want these stairs railing right. And for whatever reason it doesn't want to place them properly. That's a shame. Yeah. Now this game places everything pretty close together. If I had waited, actually, what looks better, this or this? This seems a little bit more like better. I feel like it's a little too tight when I pushed it up. But that's the thing, you're dealing with either a 1 block space or a 2 block space, and that's just something you gotta figure out. So basically what's really gonna determine the scale of how accurate this build is, it's going to be determined by this bedroom here. So because this is on the inside here, I built this wall out here like this, I can't place the door that needs to be here, right? Which means that the door to the bedroom has to be like this. I can't place it there. That block's taken. I have to go like this, which means that window I don't think can be there. I have to move the window. Or I can go like this. But he doesn't have a block space there, so it has to go like this. But see, there's not really a space here either. So it's almost like the door needs to be on that block, but I can't be on that block because of this fucking thing. But that has to be there for the rail. You know what? That doesn't look right anyway. The fucking door is like halfway. The door is going to be... I was really hoping this was going to work, but I don't think it's going to work. Okay. So shut this, and then place this door there, which is unfortunate. Let's go back here, go back to the plate. I'll figure out the railing later. I'm more interested in actually getting the house. Ah, shit, with the center. We do not want a center. I want a regular plate. Where are you at? Like that. So I guess, do I need to keep this or? I mean, that can stay. So you open the door, you shut it. Yeah, it's just a lot because see now that I'm 2 spaces out, there's not like a wall. There's not a block of wall right here. I mean, I can place it just to see what that would look like this. It's close. Let's go with it. Let's just go with it. The thing is, if I don't correct everything right now, it's going to compound the rest of the build. Because you're talking about one block that's pushing everything else one block. So it's pretty critical to get all of this stuff perfect. And the stairs definitely aren't 1, but if I go 2, it might seem too wide. And I know the hallway is 2 blocks. Ugh, it's tough. Just really fucking tough. Let's go back to frame. Let's get his room built out first. I want to get the walls in here. So I guess the window's going to be right there then, because I know the door doesn't open up and hit a window. It opens up to the window. So that's looking pretty good. That's nice and honest. I like that. That's a pretty accurate footprint of the room as you're standing in it. So let's go ahead. Now see, the way this is built is these blocks are taken, so I can't even put the bed in when that time comes. Which, let's just go grab it. Let's go grab the bed. Let's grab you, I guess. So right now the bed is away from the wall, which is, it's annoying. The only thing I can do is just not fuck around. I have no choice. Because of how tight everything is, so once I put a full block there, that's what it does. So even if I go like... Now the door's all like behind this whole thing, and it's like, it's just not how the fucking house rolls, but there's no other way to do it. So I have to choose which side is going to look like shit. I guess that's just the way it's going to roll. See, it just screws up the whole room. I mean, look. It just fucking sucks. Because if I go boop, and then I go, I guess like that. Now we're good. Now the room's good, but then you come over here and all I've done is I've created the same situation on the other side. That's a problem. Not sure how I'm gonna deal with this. I mean, I could put... I mean, even if I do this... Oh, I thought this was like an upgrade hammer. I guess not. It's the hammer of destruction. It doesn't do shit. Okay, so nail. Grab a nail gun. Oh. I need wood. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the best that I'm gonna get, even though it doesn't look like that. I have no choice but to build that way, so it'll be the most accurate. I might actually have to bump the whole room out, because right now, the window's right there. The window needs to be, where's that plate? Okay, so that's better. Opens up there, but I feel like this needs to go here. Pop that out. Let's go like this. And then let's push the whole room out. One more block. Just to make up for it. Like that. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So let's go here, let's go on face here. That's not on face. Fucking game doesn't even know how to do on face. Put this here, put this wall up. Is the other window there, or is it... I'm gonna skip that one. Just take a guess. Or there. Whoops. Alright. Well, at least doing it like this, I can place his bed down like that. I can also kind of make this room out real quick. Go couch. What kind of couch was it? This is kind of a shitty looking one, but whatever. Let's try this one. It's kind of big, actually. Kind of big for the space, in my opinion. Don't think that's what I want. Go with this one, and I'll put it like... Can I like just... That's what I'm talking about. That looks better. I'd say that's as close as that's gonna get. Some pretty old ass leather. I'm not sure how high I want to go with the stairs. Or how wide I want to go with the stairs, actually. Not sure how high up I need to go, but... So there's the stairs. Makes sense. So how does it look when you're coming in? Like, does it look like... See, I don't know if I want to double that up, because if I go too wide going up, I'll have to go another one out. I'll have to push the house out one more block. And then underneath the stairs we have that closet on the other side, so I'll be pulling these out and turning them into wedge-shaped blocks. But, okay, fuck it. Let's just try it and see what happens. I just want to see what it looks like, because sometimes you just have to, like, do it. Is that self-supporting? I don't think it is. So let me just go in and put regular stairs without the railing. Just kind of not too bad. That seems a little too wide to me. Let's see what it looks like. Let's just put the floor in for scaling. Take a look at it. So there's a reasonable amount of space here. And you come around here. Let's get this wall up here just to kind of fill in a little bit more. There we go. Let's go up here, get this in there like that. Let me grab a paintbrush and we'll just give a preview of the paint action. Dev paintbrush does not require paint, so we'll go with that. Alright, so we got the paintbrush out now, and I can give this thing a nice little preview. Let's go here, check out the paint colors. So it's a white house, so I gotta find the whitest siding, which that's yellow. Wood painted. Oh, here we go. Wood siding white. It's a little bit decayed. I wish they had better, what's this? That's metal duct. Let's see what that... That's not gonna work. Beige metal roof. Let's just do the siding. White siding. I mean, all the textures in this game are really, really old. So you can see how it's all chipped and needs to be painted. How fucked up is that? I'm painting a house a color that needs to be restored. But they don't have colors that... I really hate this indent. Kind of want to get rid of it. Now I have to paint it. Probably will just get rid of it later. So there you go. This brick is actually the color of the brick out front, so that's not a big deal. I guess I could try for the railings. Rail. These would be the closest, I would say. Wait, what? What's this? Flat black? What's the difference? Oh, this one's shape. This is a shape block, okay. Alright, so let's grab that, throw that on the old tool belt. Now I'm not going to be able to put them here because that block's taken, that block's taken. I literally cannot place this block anywhere. So this isn't going to work. Fuck. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to back myself in like that. See, this one I can get away with it. This is why I wanted to indent the wall so that I could do this. Because that's what it looks like. That's actually pretty... that's actually really close to actually what it looks like. But I can't do that on this side because of this fucking wall. And that's because of this fucking door. Wait a minute. I had to move the door back. Oh my god, I can so do it.
You idiot!
Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Look at this. I can do it after all. I forgot that I had changed the layout to fix the bedroom. Look at this. We got the block back. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Now only one problem. Is that the railing doesn't go all the way, because this is technically half, and that's the other half. And there's just no half railing. Doesn't exist. So that kind of sucks. Let's go put these, whoops. Yeah, let's go put this wall up. See where my windows are going to be. Oops. And then I actually have to go here. Ah, fuck it. Let's go copy rotation. There we go. Alright, there and there. And then that's fine. I think there's a window right. I don't know. I think it's right there actually. So we'll put the wall. Yeah, that seems about right. The windows basic. Hold on. That's about as close as it's gonna get. So I got it the first time. And then these other stairs. I think the door to the dining room would be like right here. Where's my door? So we'll door this. Which way does the door open up? I think it's... That's going to open up inside. That's probably going to open up inside. Oh, okay, no, that's right. That's exactly how I wanted it. You come through that door, which is usually open. And then you have this space right here, which I have to fill. Probably put a plate there. Yep. Put that plate there. Oop, I fell off. Actually, now that we're in the dining room, I can kind of just fill this out. And then I can figure out the dimensions for Ben's room, because his wall probably ends like right here too. And there is a door, so I have to... So the difference of whether I'm using a full block for a wall or these plates is whether or not there's a door on that wall or a window. If it's just a straight wall, I can use regular blocks, but I have to think ahead and think about what's on the wall if I'm using plates, so it's kind of a big deal. So that means that Ben's room... Fuck. I get really annoyed with this shit, because I still haven't really decided on the double. I guess I'll keep it like this. I don't know. Something about it being double makes... It just seems like it's too big for me. But if I go, it's too short, and then it's too big, so... What do you do? I don't know. I don't know. But... Oh, yeah, let's paint this. There we go. Looking good. I'd say overall, this is a good start. You can already kind of see the house starting to come in. I think it's the steps that are really giving it that look-alike factor. I'll fix this probably in the next video. I don't really like this indent. But actually, no, I can't. Never mind. I take that back. I take it back. I can't do it. Oh wait, can I paint this door? No, but I can paint the edge of that. Nice. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. I think the video is long enough. So in the next one, I'll continue. We'll go into the dining room and we'll go upstairs. I got to get this floor up here started. Obviously the guest room will be over this bedroom here. Get that floor all installed. Get these walls up. I'll build the walls of the house all the way up. It's a 1.5 story, so we'll get that knocked out. And a couple of other things. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you in the next one.